One day I got a phone call while in Florida from a woman named Jill. Jill is a believer and attends a big church in Fort Lauderdale called Calvary Chapel. And she bumped into a little Jewish lady named Marianne in the grocery store. And she struck up a friendship and was talking to her about Jesus. But Marianne kept saying, "That's good for you, but I'm Jewish. I'm 80 years old, and I'm too old to consider anything like this." Well, Jill didn't give up. She kept praying. She kept talking to Marianne. And then she called me one day and said, "Would you meet with Marianne? I think I'm at a point where I just don't know what to say to her next." So I started meeting with Marianne Thaw. And over the course of 2 years, we met often for Bible study. But Marianne wasn't a person who asked simple questions. Marianne had been in Germany serving as a nurse after the war. She had been a teacher teaching English as a second language. She had been someone with a ravenous appetite for reading. And so when we sat down for Bible study, I was often challenged. I would have to go home and study my messianic prophecies before I could meet with her again, because she challenged me. And so as we went through Isaiah and Jeremiah and we talked about the messianic prophecies, Marianne was slowly beginning to put the pieces together. Now you have to realize, Marianne had macular degeneration. So she would take one of these really big screens and put the Bible underneath it and blow it up real big so that she could read, and she would read and read. And I really don't know how she did it. I don't know how her eyes allowed her to read as much as she did. But I think the Lord really wanted her to come to faith. So Marianne actually came to the point where she believed that Jesus was the Son of God, that he was the Messiah, but she was struggling to believe that he was God. And so we went through some scriptures, and I could see gradually that she was truly open to believing whatever God would show her. And I challenged her, and I said, when you pray, ask God to show you that if Jesus is the Messiah. And so we studied, she prayed, and then I knew that she had come to the point where she really did understand, but she held out a little longer because she wanted to pray and ask Jesus into her heart on Passover. And so at a Passover banquet in Florida, she prayed and asked Jesus to be her Messiah. She's since gone on to heaven, but I know I'll see her again.